am Rusty. I gotta load up today's puzzle, well, yesterday's puzzle, the challenge that I posted, and then subsequently realized I'd failed to post the solution for the previous puzzle, Saturday's, and so the puzzles were out of order when I went looking for them today, and almost posted the challenge a second time until as I was drafting it, I realized, oh yeah, I need to just pop down one. And we've got one cell left we're filling in. And then if that all checks out with this checkout button, you get to see if you can get it solved or started. For the first 20 seconds, I will sit around and twiddle my thumbs and watch the cat TV and look at the cat sprawled on his back with his belly in the air. I think he's trying to get both paws, or all four paws, out to where they can perspire a little bit or transpire, keeping him a little bit cooler. Hey, 23 seconds, so I can start trying to solve this. All right. One of these two is going to be a 1. Got 3 possibilities here. I get a 1 here. One of these two is a possibility. One of these 3, I've got 3 possibilities here and 3 possibilities here. So let's look for 2s. We get a 2 here. This is blocking these 2s, so one of these 2 is a 2. We got 2s there and there, so one of these 2 is a 2. And I've got 4 possibilities for a 2 here, so let's go to 3s. We got a 3 here. 4 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, and 4 here. And then we're wide open on these. So 6 of each in there, 7 here, 6 here. Possibilities. All right, let's look at 4s. We got a 4 here. This is going to be a 4. One of these 2 is going to be a 4. Up here I've got 3 possibilities. This is going to be a 4. And I've got 4 possibilities here. And here I've got 3 possibilities also. All right, 5s. So we get a 5 here, another here. Says one of these 2 will be a 5. Here I've got 3 possibilities. I've got a center one here. These 2 are blocked down here, so this is a 5. That means one of these 2 is going to be a 5. Here we've got 2 possibilities for a 5. I've got 3 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here. That's going to do for the moment. 6s. I'm going to fill a 6 in here. One of these 2 is going to be a 6. Up here I've got 3 possibilities. Here I've got 4. One of these 2 is going to be a 6, not a 5. With that, that means that one of these 2 is going to be a 6. And over here we've got 3 possibilities for a 6. 2 possibilities. 7s. We've got a 7 here and a 7 here. That means this is going to be a 7, which turns that into a 5. Over here, still have 3 possibilities. 4 possibilities for 7, 4 or 3 possibilities for 7 there, 5 here. Here we've got 4 possibilities, so that's all we can do is 7s so far. We've got an 8 here. One of these 3 is going to be an 8. This one's not going to be, so we got 4 or 3 possibilities here. 4 possibilities here. Here I've got 3 possibilities. Got 4 possibilities here and 4 possibilities here. How about 9s? We got anything we can do with 9s yet? Got a 9 here, another 9 here, meaning this is a 9. At the moment, I've got 3 possible 9s here. 3 possible 9s here. This becomes a 9. Oh, nope, that is a 9 there. Never mind. So one of these 2 is a 9. Here I've got 5 possibilities. All right, let's run through 1s again. This one's going to be a 1. This will be a 2. With that being a 2, that means one of these 2 is going to be a 2. Two there, 2 there, 2's there. Okay. 3s again. Oh, not a 1 here, so that's a 1. Means one of these 3 is going to be a 1. All right. Speaking of 3s, we've got 3 possibilities here, 3 here. 4 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here. All of these. No correction, 5 possibilities here. 5 here, 3 here, 3 over here. All right, 4s. Get a 4 here. One of these 2 is going to be a 4. This one will not be. That makes this a 4. We got a 4 here, so one of these 2 is going to be a 4. Let's go with the 5. So we still got 3 possibilities for a 4 here. 5s. So we got a 5 in one of these 2. 5 here. That means, and we got this 5 here. All right. This is a 5, so one of these 2 is a 5. Looking at this, none of these 3 can be a 5. None of these 3 can be a 5. This is the only one that gets to be a 5 there. So solve that, and 1, 2, this one gets to be a 3. And what do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we've got a 7 and an 8 that we can drop into one of these 2. Don't have any formal guidance on which is which yet. All right, one of these 2 will be a 7, so one of these 2 is a 7. Up here, 7. One of these 2 is a 7, which makes this a 7. So that's not a 7, that is, which leaves one of these 2 to be a 7. With one of these 2 being a 7, all right, we get 8s in here, which we kind of knew. All right, how about, let's see, 1s. One of these 3 is going to be a 1, 2. Oh, hey, one of these 2 is going to be a 3, which means this one up here is going to be an 8. So 7 here, 8 here, and this one gets to be an 8, so 7 here. This is going to be an 8 now. There's that 7. Let's see, 1s. This one gets to be a 1, which means this one's going to be a 1, and this is going to be a 1. 2 here. Well, one of these two is going to be a 3. Hold on. This we can say is not a 7. That's a 7. This one doesn't get to be a 7. That is, and that's a 3. So this becomes a 6. This becomes a 3. A 6 here, not a 6 here. And that means we can fill in this. That's, we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's a 9, which means this one down here is going to be a 3. So that's not going to be a 3. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be a 9. Okay, we got a 4, 5 here. 1, 2. This is going to be a 3. And that means this will be a 9. So not a 9 here. This is a 9. That makes this a 6, a 4, a 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Not a 2 here. That's a 2. This gets to be an 8. And let's see, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of these two is going to be a 5. 6, 7, 8. One of these two is a 9. Not that one though. So this is a 9, this is a 5, and this becomes a 3. So one of these two is going to be a 3. And this will be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is going to be a 5. So 4 and 5 here. One of these two is going to be a 4. It's going to be this one. And let's see, we got a 6 and a 3 left. This can't be a 3. This is going to be a 6, 3, 6, and 3. And hey, we've completed this in 11 minutes and 8 seconds, which is not bad considering it is an easy puzzle, and it is a puzzle where we're expected to be able to solve rapidly. And I was explaining everything as we went along, at least trying to. I hope you had a good day on Sunday. I hope you have a great week, and we will look forward to seeing you later on today or tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.